feel like we have to talk about music real quick. If you were going to maybe soundtrack this collection with some artists, with some tracks, who would you say? Who are you listening to right now?
I'd say straight away it have to be Vibes Cartel. I have to throw on there Popcorn, and Massacre as well. I think that will be a great trio.
Viewer subscribers, big up on yourself. It's your boy Kimo Vlog TV, and we're there with another update. So we see Raheem Sterling ready for launch him 1692 brand, which we saw Raheem took to Instagram on the live speaking about it and saying that it's there and I'm ready for drop it now. So any moment now you can look out for the 1692 collections that drop. Rate how them speak about music and Raheem's fashion idols, which you hear him say, yo, David Beckham are one of them idols when it comes to fashion, and also speaking about Jamaica dancehall culture, which set of artists him would love for soundtrack on his collections. And the boss have a big up Genocide, Cartel, Popcorn, Trio, where him would love for work with on him sound collection. And viewers, Vibes Cartel, one of the biggest artists in the dancehall, and Popcorn, one of the biggest artists in the dancehall. And Massacre will become a column in the dancehall, which, you know, Massacre have the hardcore something there which overseas market love. Them love Massacre wordplay and the vibe they will bring. You see me, to the music table, music arena. And you can see it now, Massacre get a plaque, you know. You see it and you see other fans across the world love reggae music. We probably don't know nothing about Massacre. Them hear about Massacre now. When them go look and research Massacre, them say, wait, him get all a plaque for that song, yeah? Yeah, the song with him and Bones Mac, Big Body Benz. So when them look upon all that, them say, so, yo, Jano, dancehall culture, it's really growing over there, it's booming. Is it? And you have a person like Raheem Sterling, where I put it on another platform. The Clarks and Raheem, I push out them sick hyper beats, and also in collections, them the jackets and all of them vibes there. I mean, I tell you viewers, the jackets, sick. I mostly like them jackets there for like the cold weather still, but as a yard man say, when December time, if you in the hills, them place they're well cold. They come like America here, no joke, in the winter time. So if you get that one of them jacket there, I tell you, it's sweet, and you have to know how to beat it. And well, you don't know Clarks are our thing, boy, you're straight, you know. Whether wedding, funeral, school, going to the party, the dance, you have to have one of Clarks, no joke. So, it with the hyper beast, sick, no joke. Especially the white Clark, the grey Clarks, the boss of, and also the green one, them they sick. Trust me, some of them jacket I Raheem I push out in collection, I forget one. Check out another part of the interview with Raheem Sterling speaking about the 1692 collections.
Ever, sportsman, wearing this collection, who would it be? Who would be like your dream person to dress?
Has to be Justin Bieber.
Why?
Because he's just fresh, clean, and I feel like anything he wears, to be honest, he just makes it cool. So yeah, Justin, I think he'll be the perfect person.
Who did you like really love growing up in a fashion sense? Who were your sort of style icons? Who were you looking up to?
I'd say the first one that comes to mind is someone like David Beckham, purely because he's a football player like myself. She was just a trendsetter, so I think DB was the first one.
Clarks is embedded in Jamaica's culture. If you check the previous artists from the 70s, the 80s, or even our culture overall from the 70s and the 80s, Clarks. And when you go to school and your mother wanted decent shoes we can last you for the whole year, where you know say when you have this, no matter if a boy play all the ball night, it now mash up, she'll give you Clarks. And more while the suede one, them know so when they can't manage the suede one, so them draw for the leather one and say, go on, kick all the ball and that, and it lasts long. You have other shoes that last long same way too, you know. Kick me, kill me, the Timberland them, same way, but the Clarks, official and it's a part of the culture. When Vybz Kartel, Popcorn and Gaza Slim dropped the Clark song, was a massive impact on Jamaicans and the diaspora. Everybody had a Clarks on. If you are schoolers, your Clarks match a khaki. Matter if you are female or male, you have a Clarks on, because you know all the bank robber them neat. The wallabies them neat. And you don't know 11 grade man them, 10 grade man them ever beat them desert. The jacket collections, sick. If you're a yardie and you live up in the hills, you need to grab one of them. If you live on the flat or live town life, you don't need this. But if you're in the hill, you need one of them. Clean and it match back the Clarks, them Raheem and drop to. So you know, say you swag up, and if you know for dress up. And as you hear Raheem mention Justin Bieber, one of them fashion idols as well, where them man just clean, neat. And Raheem wants to work with Justin. Wouldn't mind him have some of them collections them a beat, Popcorn too, same way. But the jacket them though, it's inspired from the earthquake, the Port Royal earthquake, 1692, and you know it formed a lot of rocks. So you see where the meds are come from. So the partners that Raheem working with, they looked at it and went like, oh, we're representing Kingston, representing Jamaica, and the whole movement. But the 1692, where the rocks were formed after the earthquake, these rocks are the names that are on different jackets. I love that pre there. If you rate the movement from Raheem Sterling, drop a like on the video. Drop a comment in the comment section below, let me hear your thoughts. If you're a new viewer, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the post. Trust me, the collections of the jackets and the wallabies, they're fresh. And Raheem said that the wallabies are his favorite Clarks. In previous interviews, he always loved the wallabies, wearing them to school and going out as well. The partners of the 1692 brand, because you know he has to have partners. Man a baller, proper baller way. Week in, week out. That time profession, that are the focus. But on the side, him do them little thing and do business, but you have to have partners to make the thing run easier. You get a all-in-one when you look at the 1692 collections. Living in any part of Europe and seeing this brand and you have never seen it any at all, you wonder and start thinking, what does it represent? That's why they say communication. It's like, what's that? Is that Jamaican? Where you get it? I like it. It's clean. It's the Raheem Sterling 1692 collections. Wow. That's the type of vibes the more you forget from it. The man never forget where him come from. It's like the culture embedded in him. Viewers, may I play a clipping out of the live? Can watch and enjoy. Big up on yourself. May I forward with some more updates and banging reviews. I'm out.
The collection right behind you, by the way. This is like a first time thing, right? No one's seen any of these clothes properly before. This is
no one's seen it. That's exclusive right here.
So tell me, what's it been like working with Raheem? How did you guys link up? You go way back, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been amazing. And Raheem's an incredible person. So I think like when I was like creating kind of the collection, it just popped into my head and I would design it, etc. Every single time I'd show him like a piece I've made or something, he'd just be like, that's sick. That hype man, like he used to just hype me all the time. So I think everything I made, he would just hype me. So, and then it came about, was like, let's just do something. And then we kind of just started, I guess. So initially I'm just inspired by earth, like the dirt, nature and all of that, rocks. So I think before we got the name, we already started building the collection. So after we got the name, 1692 worked perfectly towards my concept anyway. And 1692 being, you know, the birth of Kingston, all of that with the rocks and every garment is literally named after like a rock found after the earthquake. So yeah, so.
Love it, sick. There's a question for you. What do you think makes 1692 stand out from other luxury menswear brands?
Yeah, so this is like just a taster of the brand. We have a few pieces, but each piece has like its own story. They're all constructed differently, they all have a different vibe, and I feel like you can dress them up, down. I feel like all of them have a story, so yeah, it just reflects like the person as well. So I believe in fashion being communication before someone is able to speak. So I think them representing themselves in a jacket and picking which ones they want is just, yeah, it's amazing.